Good morning, students. Today again we will start our same topic, Indian economic during the 1950 to 1990. Today we will start the next topic of this chapter. This is a small scale industry sector. This is also the part of the industrial sector or industrial development. In 1955, the Village and the Small Scale Industries Committee, CURV committees, recognized the possibility of using small scale industries to promote rural development. A small scale industry is defined with reference to the maximum investment allowed on the assets of a unit. This is the limit has changed from the rupees 5 lakhs in 1950 to present limit of rupees 1 crore. The industrial units with less capital investment are called the small scale units. In 1950, a unit with less than 5 lakh rupees was called a small scale industries. Today, the limit is increased to 1 crore rupees. Important points about the small scale industries. The CURV committee suggested the development of small scale industries for the achieving the rural development. Small scale industrial units use labor intensive technology. As we know, already we had seen that there are two types of technology. In the micro section I think so previous year 11th में already हम देख चुके हैं. There are two types of technology, production technology, that is the capital intensive and labor intensive. So small scale industry is the labor intensive technology. They give the employment to the large number of people. They can be set up in backward areas. They help in achieving the regional equality. Capital needed to start a small scale unit is less. So, even ordinary people can start a unit with government and bank support. Small scale industry are more labor intensive, so they use more labor than the large scale industries, and therefore the generation of the more employment. After the agriculture, small scale industries provided employment to the largest number of the people in India. Privilege were given a small scale units under the economic policy followed by from 1950 to 1990. A large number of products were reserved for the small scale sector. This was to protect them for competitions of large units. They were given tax reductions. Banks gave loans to small scale units at low interest rates. Technical support and the marketing support were also provided to them. CUR committee. The Village and the Small Scale Industries Committee, CUR committee, was set up in 1955. It suggested steps to promote the small scale industries. It suggested the development of small scale sector for the rural development of India. Public sector given a lot of importance in the industrial policy followed from 1950 to 1990 because private sector was not developed in India. Private industrialists did not have the capital needed for investing in large scale units needed for the development of our country. Market for industrial goods in India was not large enough to attract the investment by private industrials. India adopted socialism as our national goal. To achieve the socialism, development of public sector was needed. Second 5 years plan gave the importance to the development of the public sector also. Positive impact of the economic policy followed from 1950 to 1990 on the industrial development of India. Contribution of industrial sector to GDP increased from 11.8% in 1950-51 to 24.6% in 1990-91. Annual growth rate of industrial sector increased to 6%. Industrial sector become the diversified. We started the making all the goods needed for our people. Basic and key industrials and the capital goods industry also developed here. Promotion of small scale industries enable even ordinary people to start the industrial units also. Protection from the foreign competitions helped domestic industries to develop. There is the negative aspect also. The economic policy followed from 1950 to 1990 on the industrial development of India. Public sector units become the less efficient and the many of them become the sick units. Big industrial units misuse the system of the license. They would get license not to start a unit but to prevent the competitors from the starting new units. The permit license rush discouraged private investors and they prevent the growth of industrial sector. Lack of the competition reduced the quality of the services and goods provided by our products. Corruption and malpractices become the widespread in the country. Now our next topic is foreign trade. When we are talking about the small scale industry, industrial sector, etc., this we are just talking about our Indian aspect. Now the Indian trade with the foreign trade. Foreign trade in India includes all important and exports to and from India. India entered into the plant development area in 1950s and at that time import substitutions was the major element of India's trade and industrial policy. In 1950s, India's share in the total world's trade was the 1.78%. India followed a policy of the import substitution instead of the importing goods from the other countries. Efforts were made to produce those goods in India. Indian industry were not capable to compete with the foreign companies, so steps were taken to protect them. Heavy import duty was imposed on the import goods. The government fixed import quota for the several goods. Two forms of the protection for the domestic industries. First, tariff protection. The government imposed a heavy import duty on the imported goods. So, these measures protected our industries from foreign competition. Quotas. Quotas specify the quantity of the goods that can be imported. Government fixed imports quota. It means आप लिमिटेड क्वांटिटी ही बाहर से मंगा सकते हैं, उसके अदरवाइज आप गवर्नमेंट बैन कर देगी उस चीज़ को. Protection saved our industries from foreign competition. It helps the domestic industries to develop. Protection also reduced the use of the foreign exchange to buy the consumer goods also. Main feature of the economic policy prior to 1990. India adopted the mixed economy. We wanted to develop the both public and the private sector. Economic planning was introduced in the order to achieve economic growth with equity. Land reforms were introduced to make the real tiller the owner of the land. Public sector was given more importance in our industrial policy. Restrictions were imposed on the private sector. The system of the license was introduced. India followed the inward-looking foreign trade policy. Heavy import duty and import quotas were introduced to protect the domestic industry. Positive impact of the economic policy from 1950 to 1990 on Indian economy. Contribution of the industrial sector to GDP increased from 11.8% in 1950-51 and 24.6% is in 1990-91. Annual growth rate of the industrial sector increased to 6%. Industrial sector became the diversified. We started making all goods needed for our people. India could achieve self-sufficiency in food grains. Green revolutions improved the living condition of our farmers. Land reforms helped many farmers to become the owners of land. Negative impact of the economic policy. Public sector units become less efficient and the many of them become sick units. Lack of the competitions, already we had seen this criteria. Thank you for all of about this chapter. Over and out of this chapter, next video I will upload the notes of this chapter also. Thank you. Have a nice day, students.